Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be star forcing my emblem. My spare emblem, actually. So I have a spare gold maple leaf emblem which I received from an event quite a while back. Which is pretty nice because you can't buy emblems. So getting a spare to get some potential alternate potentials is actually really nice. Currently I have a 2-line attack and ignore monster defense legendary golden maple leaf emblem. I do want 3-line attack, but it's really expensive to get 3-line attack, especially when you try to use the black cubes or the bright cubes. Sometimes I'll refer to the bright cubes as the black cubes and then the glowing cubes as the red cubes. That's what they were. They used to be called red cubes and black cubes, but now they changed it to bright cubes and glowing cubes. So you'll hear me sometimes refer to these as red and black. But essentially the black cubes or the bright cubes are a little bit more expensive because it allows you to choose the before and after of the potential, while the glowing cubes do not. So it just changes it. So having a spare allows me to just buy the glowing cube without having to worry about losing my potential. Because this is pretty good, the 2-line attack. The only problem is the ignored monster defense. I don't need this. Like, you've seen me talk about this in my previous video, in my equipment, in the equipment video. If you take a look here, don't worry about my combat power because I have my preset for training currently equipped. But essentially, if you look at my ignore monster defense, it's currently 96.48, right? And then if I take this off, well, let me get off my mount first. Okay, if I take this off, it goes down to 94%. Let me give you a better comparison here. Let me equip my bossing preset real quick. Character preset, bossing, apply. Alright, so now you can see, wait, 46 mil. What happened? Oh, there we go. Okay, 54 mil is my current combat power, right? Ignore monster defense, 97%. So if I take off my emblem, right, only look at the ignore monster defense. Don't worry about the combat power because this does have 2-line attack, so this is going to go down significantly, but we're mainly focused on ignore monster defense. 97.54% is a lot, and if I take this off, right, it only goes down to 96.21%. And the reason for that is ignore monster defense has diminishing returns, so it kind of becomes insignificant in the end game, right? So I kind of want to have attack lines instead of ignore monster defense, only because there's other sources of ignore monster defense, like in your link skills, as well as your legion, and your hyperstats. So there's all sorts of sources for ignore monster defense. Meanwhile, attack percentage, there's only very few. You can only get attack percent lines or stats from your emblem, from your secondary weapon, as well as your main weapon. So these are the 3 different equipment that you can get attack lines from. So best case scenario is you would want to have 3-line attack on each of these pieces of equipment, right? So in today's video, I want to get 3-line attack on my other emblem, which is right here. It's currently unique, but we could probably get this to legendary, and once it's at legendary, we can hope to get 3-line attack. We might not get it. We do have 2.6 bill. I just finished my weekly bosses. I can't buy any more, or I can't sell any more crystals from the weekly bosses. I do have other characters or mules, and we'll talk about mules later in another video, but essentially I do have other characters where I can sell more weekly boss crystals and get me more Mesos, but that takes a lot more time and effort, and I don't really want to do that at the moment. So I think 2.6 billion is enough for us for today. If we get the stats that we want, great, but if not, that's okay. We'll move on and try again next week, right? We are a casual player here in Maplestory, so we're not really trying too hard to get the stats that we need. And yeah, so we just hope for the best. We gamble here in Maplestory, but we gamble smart, right? If you guys remember these two items, these were the two items that I showed how to Star Force, and yeah, go check that out if you guys are beginners and have no idea what Star Forcing is. But if you're following me in this video, you're probably not a beginner and you're probably just a mild gambler in Maplestory and love seeing people waste their money. And when I say money, I'm talking about Mesos. We don't really use real money here in Reboot because this is a free-to-play server. Alright, so let's get started. So let's buy our cubes first. To buy our cubes, right, if you guys don't know, quick move, and here you can just buy the cubes in this cube shop. Alright, so we want to cube. I don't think we're gonna need, so if I get 200 cubes and I get it in the first couple tries, I'm trying to think what I'm going to use the cubes on. So I feel like we should just buy 100 for now, and that way we'll have Mesos if we get it within the first 100 cubes. I think it's the best way to go. Alright, so we just got 100 cubes. We now have 1.4 bill, and let's see if we can get it. Alright, so 100 cubes and gold maple leaf. Let's get this. Alright, so the first thing is to try to get it to legendary. So I'm not even gonna look at the stats here in unique. So I'm just gonna hold down enter and click as fast as I can until we get legendary. I'm hoping we can get legendary before we reach 50 cubes. My hand is already getting tired. Oh man. Oh dude. We're already using up 20 cubes and we're still unique. This is not a good sign. Okay, come on. This is not good. Not good at all. So, it is better to use the other cubes for ranking up your items, but I'm typically really lucky when it comes to cubing, but for some reason this one does not want to rank up to unique. This is very unlucky, guys. Oh, there we go. Let's go. There, legendary. Okay, so 61 cubes. So we used what? 39 cubes and we got to legendary. Alright, so with 61 cubes, let's see if we can get 3-line attack. And that way we'll be able to replace this golden maple leaf emblem. Yeah, let's try it out. Alright, let's see what we got. 1 line. Okay. It would be really nice if you could get 2 12%. That would be really, really good. So if I can get 2 lines of this, like let's say I get 2 lines of 12 and then an ignore defense, I'll keep this and then start keeping this one. All we want is 3-line attack. Ooh, that one looked interesting. 12%, okay. Yeah, Maplestory is great for gambling. It'll feed your gambling addiction. So, save some money and play some Maplestory. Play Reboot. So, if you play the regular server and are addicted to gambling, you're gonna lose more money than you will just playing in the casino. So make sure you play. Ooh, 12% ignore monster defense, 60%. Wow, would you look at that? It's like the opposite of what we want. We got the 12% attack though. Okay. 3 lines. Come on. Let's just get the 3 lines and move on, please. Imagine if we get 3 lines 12%. That would be crazy. If I get 3 lines 12%, this video is gonna go crazy. Hopefully. You guys have to share this video if I get 3 line 12%. Okay. We're running out of cubes. Okay. Oh no. It's not a good sign. Damage. No. Last ones. Come on. On the last one. Okay. No 3 lines, but we did get it to legendary, so that's fine. I still have 1.4 billion. Let's see if we can get it on the next couple cubes. We can get 100 more cubes, and we're left with 200 Mesos. So, you know, we had a mission, right? We're gonna stick to it, and we're gonna get it done. So let's see, let's see if we can get this done, guys. All right. All I need is 3 lines attack. I'm not asking for much. I've gotten this before in other accounts. It's not that difficult. I don't understand why it's trying not to. Oh man. 3 line luck. Okay. Come on. Wow, look at that. 40% and a magic attack. Amazing. I don't need any of these stats. Come on, guys. Come on, Nexon. Give me something good, please. Please. Damage. Garbage. 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 Oh, man. It's not that hard. Just give it to me. 3 lines. Attack, come on. 2 line attack and dex. Of course. 2 line attack and int. It's like it's teasing me with like barely good enough stats. Come on, just give me 3 lines, please. Come on. Help me out. Come on. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, we're down to 30 and we're still nowhere. This is terrible. Oh my goodness. Come on, guys. Oh no. This is terrible. Alright, I'm getting stressed out. This is the unfortunate part of Maplestory, where you spend 2 bill and you don't get any gains. Practically. 0 gains from this. 0 lessons learned. But that's kind of how you play Maplestory. You kind of just it's all a luck-based game, and unfortunately, we were unlucky today. So, yeah. Thanks for wasting your time with me, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.